everyone, and welcome back to News for the Science, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more, into another Marvel Spider-Man 2 photo mode submission. This is the fourth one. It's Marvel Spider-Man 2 photo submissions Fridays. I thought I'd do something a little bit different in this episode of Spider-Man 2 photo mode submissions, and that is to record myself actually reacting to some of the photos submitted this past week. I'm ready to go over some of the amazing photos that you guys submitted, and I thought, like, you know what? Instead of actually pulling the photos individually, because it really is a tedious process in order to edit these Spider-Man photo mode submissions. Usually you got the B-roll footage of my gameplay of Marvel Spider-Man 2, and then you have the photos showing up for like about 30 seconds each. And then it's just me talking about it. I kind of figured I'd do something a little bit different. Also, it's a little bit faster to do it this way because I don't have to actually download the photos, edit them, and then put them in a certain place when I'm talking about them, you know, with my voiceover. So this one would be a little bit more effective, and it'll be straight to the point. So if you want to submit your favorite Marvel Spider-Man 2 photo mode submissions, your best ones, then definitely submit them on my Discord, which you're about to see in a second. The invitation link to my Discord is in the description box below, and then you simply click on that, you join my Discord server. There's a lot of people there. It's a fun community where you can get along with other people who like Marvel Spider-Man and of course other Marvel related content. And you just go to the hero base and go to Spider-Man photo mode submissions. That's the channel that you want to go into and submit your photos. If you don't want to do it that way, then you can actually, you know, use the hashtag Spidey photos on Twitter so I can find it. You can message me there directly, and you can also message me on Instagram directly as well if you want to submit your favorite photos through there and not join Discord. But all that is there for you guys to definitely join and be a part of. So don't be afraid. Go ahead and join us. It's a fun community, I promise. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the photos here. Now, I even submit my own photos. Here it is. This is my Discord right here. And you go to Hero Base and you go to Spider-Man photo mode submissions. I submit my own photos as well. This is mine. So let's go ahead and start with some of the ones that caught my attention, starting with Itay. This is the first one. This part of the game in Marvel Spider-Man 2, spoilers, yes, there's like a little bit of a sequence there where you jump into the hive and you just, you know, go through. It looks really cool. Personally, I believe that this Spider-Man costume of Miles Morales is like the worst costume I've ever seen. I don't like it. This is a total like throw in for like Adidas. This is an Adidas ad. That's what it is. And this is an Adidas property. But that's besides the point. The point is that this photo is a great shot because it's like you're in an entirely different realm, and it looks kind of eerie and kind of scary. But I love the red and the orange and all the warm colors in it, and that's, you know, it's really good to use. And that Miles Morales is slightly blurred out, which kind of makes him pop in a way, and everything else around it is just darkness and shrouded in symbiote ooze and tentacles and stuff like that. And it's kind of creepy looking. So great job, Itay, for a great photo. This one is now from T Lazarus on my Discord, of course. And this is exactly right after the point that Venom defeats Kraven and I think rips his head off, or he's about to fight Kraven. I can't really remember, but the fact that like there's like strong light shining on Venom's like oily black skin, with Venom's like, you know, just roaring at the top of his lungs, and all like the saliva is like stretching between like his you know, gaping jaw and his tongue sticking out. Looks awesome. Like the buildings behind them have the lights on as well. It's all bright and shining, and all like the bright, cool lights are really present. Like they're really strong in this one. Of course, there's like the glass and the metal that really does pop out as well because it looks really good and realistic here. But the subject being Venom really pops out here, and they did a great job with Venom's like look and feel to him in this game, and the rain just even makes it even better. Phenomenal job, T Lazarus, for submitting this shot. Now let's see what else we can find as well. The ones I picked are going to be my favorites, so like don't be upset if I'm like skimming through yours. If I skim through it, that means that, you know, I didn't see it as like the best photo, but it's not the worst photos ever. I'm just picking the ones that kind of pop out to me. I chose this one. I think anything with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit in it is going to look pretty decent. This one was submitted to me by, well, submitted by S ... Sorry if I don't see your full name there, but that's what I see. And the reason why I picked this one is not only because the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit looks amazing, well, no pun intended, but the water, they like the graphics with the water itself here in the game. Insomniac Games did a phenomenal job with that as well. It really does look realistic. It really does stand out a lot. And being that Spider-Man, I think he just finished either jumping off of like one of his web lines when swinging, or taking off like the web wings, like, and he was caught in this like motion where like his body's contorted in that way. It looks like he's doing like a sideways dance or something where he's jumping. It looks pretty cool. And the lenses, it's one of the things that pop out about this costume. It's the lenses. The eyes are just much bigger. And I just love that huge improvement from like the films where like when the sequel came out, the costume had changed for the better, because the first one just, I don't like that suit, even though that suit does look good at night. I just don't like it. But this one looks pretty good, and it's a good shot. I really like it. So great job, S. I really appreciate the shot. Let's see here. What else do we have? Ooh, this one caught my attention here. Okay, this one is by Red Freddy. I don't remember this variant color of the Superior Spider-Man suit, but man, green and white does look good together. And I love the little detail how, like, if you're wearing the Superior suit, whenever Spider-Man uses his, like, his arms, mechanical arms attacks, the color of those arms change depending on what color variant of the Superior Spider-Man suit you're wearing. So that's a phenomenal detail that Insomniac did, and I really appreciate that. And that one, like, once again, was submitted by Red Freddy. It's a wonderful shot. This is actually one of the finishers, I think, and it's a great shot. It makes for a great comic book panel. He's got like the black bars on the corners, just putting more emphasis and focus on Spider-Man. The picture can use a little bit more lighting and use a little bit more spotlighting and sphere lighting and natural lighting, but nonetheless, it's still a pretty good shot, and I really like it. So thank you so much once again, Red Freddy, for submitting this shot. That was like what, the third one? All right, we got like about a good 7 more to go. Let's see, what else do people have for me? Here's some variants of like the same like pose and I guess the attack or whatever it is that this one is doing. I like the use of darkness in this one. It's pretty good, actually. Let's see what else. Let me see. This is from, I'm gonna give it a fire. I'm gonna give also that one a fire. This is from D. Why do I see the full name? Am I missing something? Yeah, D. Yeah, just D ... We got some new people here, which I hadn't realized that new people joined. But thank you for joining. So once again, guys, if you want to join, then definitely be sure to click on the invitation link down in the description box below. Ooh, it is getting brighter in my bedroom right now. D submitted these amazing shots of the same kind of pose, just changing the costume. I like how Spider-Man is shrouded in complete darkness, where like the only source of light is either a spotlight in like and a sphere light, or 2 sphere lights in different positions around the subject being Spider-Man. And using only spotlights or sphere lights as a source of light to show the subject is really creative, and it's something that really stands out to me. That's something I've actually never done in any of my personal Spider-Man photo mode submissions, and I gotta play with that feature a little bit more often. I think I should, but it's a great way to, I guess you can say, demonstrate art. There's actually a lot of artwork that's shown to be that way, where you only see silhouettes or the lighting of a figure, and that's all you get. That's actually that's a really good art form in my opinion. So phenomenal job, D. I really like these shots. Great job, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for submitting that shot. Now the next one, this is the 5th one. Actually, yeah, the 5th one. This is submitted to us by Decoy. Now, I said what I said about the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, but for some reason in the games, the suit looks a little bit better than it does in the movies. This one is actually one of the few times where like the suit looks good during sundown. This one's submitted to us by Decoy once again, and it's of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit somewhere in a building near like the lake or the I guess you could say the ocean or whatever, the beach in New York, Manhattan. And it's of Spider-Man in the Amazing Spider-Man suit, just kneeling down, looking sideways somewhere onward, and just, I guess, just sitting there basking in the sun and the sunset. It looks good though. I think the natural lighting was like the only setting that was used to do this, and I could be wrong, but it looks like sometimes all you need is just natural lighting to get like the perfect shot. Like you got to angle, I guess you got to get the natural lighting in the perfect angle to get the perfect shot. and I like the minimal use of that. So phenomenal job, Decoy. Thank you so much for submitting. I don't know why you submitted it 3 times, but we already got the shot the first time. Let's see what else do we have here. Ooh, is this a vertical shot of, let me see, this one was submitted to us by ++. Not my favorite costume once again, but this is a good shot because the lighting and of course the evolved venom power of Miles Morales, that's like a huge standout right there. It kind of looks like Insomniac Games even submitted their shot in their own PlayStation blog, and I think it makes a good, like for a good wallpaper for your phone. So ++, thank you so much for submitting the shot. I really like this one. This is amazing. Really good stuff here. Some of you guys should become actual virtual photographers. I think that's an actual real job these days. So if you're interested in that, look, like, see if you can find something like a job like that somewhere out there in the world. This one, let's see. Ooh, here we go. This one's the ranch guy going for a phone wallpaper. You can't get any cooler than this, where like it's a black suit Spider-Man doing his classic like jumping pose, and then there's like a lightning bolt striking right behind him. It totally says darkness, edgy, like this is the way to go. The ranch guy, you have some skills, I gotta tell you. This looks phenomenal. I mean, like, look at some of your other shots. This is from like a person point of view, where like if they were to look upwards and they see Spider-Man swinging, they would see it from this angle. It would look like this. That's interesting. I like that one. Not the best thing ever, but it is interesting to submit a shot like that where like the subject being Spider-Man is actually far away. You're getting a third person point of view. And this, I mean, it's the same guy. This doesn't count as multiple shots or a submission, but it is a submission, but it doesn't count as far as like the 10 that I normally pick. But you know, phenomenal job with this. Like the black suit shrouded in red light with warm colors in the background and like the orange yellow sky. Looks awesome. It's very creative. All right, Anzi. Ooh, like I said before, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit looks good in anything. There's like the Empire State Building right there in the background, like, you know, just with heavy use of aperture, sunlight in the back corner right there, and you can see like the lens flare and a little bit of use of like either a sphere or a spotlight, probably angled towards like the right side somewhere here. Really creative use of lighting, really good shot. It's not the full body of Spider-Man, but I can see what you were going for. So great job, man. Like again, look at, even this is even better. So I don't know why I didn't even pick this one. This is even better than the other one. Look at those. Look at the details in the web lines, and that's actually one of the improvements that Insomniac actually managed to focus on, is the web line. Where like the web lines in the first game looked very plasticky and metal-like and very fake, whereas this one you can actually see like the strands wrapping around the actual main web line, which I can truly appreciate Insomniac's detail when it comes to like, you know, like the webbing, like the web strands that are shot out by both Spider-Men. So phenomenal job there, Anzi. I really like your photos. I believe I have like about 2 more left. Let's see here. What's this one? That's interesting. I don't know how you did that. I don't really know how you did that. I think that's when like the robot dogs disable some of your mechanical abilities, but I'm not gonna pick this one. It's not my favorite. It looks pretty cool, but I think I'll give that a fire. Let's see. I think this was also by D. Yes, here we go. This is interesting. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know how you managed to get that flare and that spark out of like Peter Parker Spider-Man, but this is really, really cool. This also makes for a cool wallpaper, like for your phone as well. Good job, man. I want to know how you achieved this. Really, seriously, I really want to know how you did this. But get back to me in the comments if you actually managed to see this video. Let's see, what else do we got here? So if you notice that maybe if I've already, you know, addressed your photos, sometimes I may address your photos twice, only because you managed to catch my attention. Like this one. I think this is number 9, and then I got one more. This one's really cool. It's like Miles Morales was like hurt and he's just getting up from like being attacked. This is amazing. This makes for a great wallpaper. If I had to title this shot, this one's by ++. I'm just calling it for what I see there. It says your name is ++ there. So I don't know how to address you. So sorry if I'm addressing it wrong. If that's not what you meant, then sorry about that. But if I had to title this, I would call it Get Up, because it's exactly what it is. Get up, like, or don't quit. Keep, like, you know, keep fighting, whatever. Just call it Get Up. The amount of red light that's shrouding Miles Morales, because his costume also has red layers and like webbing on him and everything like that, matches so well with it. The light hitting everything, the street, the puddle, Miles Morales, the building, Miles Morales wearing red on his suit, like it's a black and red suit. it's perfect. And him getting up from like battle damage, it's amazing. This is a beautiful shot. I really love this. This is totally wallpaper material right here. Yeah, if I had to give it a title, I'd call it Get Up. It's the perfect title, and this is a perfect shot. If you want this photo for your phone wallpaper, then go to my Discord and download this, because this is a wonderful shot. I really love this one. This actually might be my favorite one. Let's see what else. What else do we got here? Okay, those are nice. I noticed that the names, why are the names like that? Because that's Magnipool. Why are the names filled with dots like that? Interesting. Okay. I guess some people decided to change their names on this one. Let's see this one here. Okay. I want a final shot. Ooh, here we go. Okay. This is probably going to be the final shot of this Marvel Spider-Man photo mode submission. This one was submitted to me, to us actually. Well, submitted to me, whatever. I usually say submitted to me. This one was submitted by Jawa. And I love this one because you can actually almost call it a real shot of someone in a Spider-Man cosplay suit. So I really love this one. This one is fantastic. It's a phenomenal shot. Perfect use of lighting, whereas the shadow makes the figure, the subject being Spider-Man, look even more realistic. He looks phenomenal. I love it. Great shot, man. Jawa, this is beautiful. This looks like it's current generation too. Like the shadowing and the lighting a little bit on here on the head, like makes it even more, like makes it pop out even more, and it makes it even look more realistic. Hell, like, you know, if you squint your eyes like this, you could almost say that it was an actual photo of somebody in a Spider-Man costume, because it kind of looks like that. Like it really does. This might be my favorite one because the lighting and the shadowing is just perfect in this one. Great shot, man. I think the lighting in this one might have been minimal. Like you might have used like the least amount of lighting in this shot. I love it. Thank you so much, Jawa, for submitting this one. And we got some more to go down below, but we'll save that for next week. Yeah, you guys have another week to submit your photos in my Discord or Twitter or Instagram or what have you, whatever makes you feel comfortable. So if you want to submit your photos, then be sure to do so. But that's pretty much it that I got for you on this episode of Marvel Spider-Man 2 Photo Mode Submissions. If you have your photos and you want to submit them and you think they're great, go ahead and send them out. As always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the notifications so y'all don't miss anything. And I'll see you all in the next comic panel.